Let's start today's session with orienting yourself, the uses of coordinates. So once again, I'm just repeating the star questions, higher order questions. Okay. So in this type of questions, you have to understand the concept. Okay. So they may not ask in the exam point of view, but you have to understand and it will be helpful for the next year. Okay. 10th standard. Question number 8. Using the origin as one vertex, plot the vertices of a right angle isosceles triangle. Okay, first condition you have to draw the right angle isosceles triangle. So right angle means one angle should be 90 degree and isosceles triangle means two sides should be in equal length. And they mention using the origin as one vertex. Okay, one of the origin should be in one vertex. Then we have to take 90 degree. Okay, here I have drawn this like this, and two sides should be in equal length. So here I have taken 5 units. Here 5 units means this side also 5 units. So two sides are equal. It's forming 90 degree. This is an example for a right angle isosceles triangle. Here also the picture will be vary person to person. Here I have taken 5 units. You may take here 4 unit. Here also 4 unit. 3 unit, 3 unit. Okay, not only this first quadrant. It can be in this side, or this side. Okay, it can be in any quadrant. But the condition is one of the vertex should be at the origin. Okay, make the condition. The second one, an isosceles triangle. Here also the two sides should be equal with one vertex in the third quadrant. Okay, one of the vertex in the third quadrant and other in the fourth quadrant. The condition is isosceles triangle, two sides should be equal. So two sides, okay, these two sides are equal. So here I am just taking, okay, minus 5, comma minus 4. Here 5, comma minus 4. One should be at origin. So I can just draw the isosceles triangle. Here also the picture may be vary. Here I have taken up to 5 units. If you are choosing this 4, here also you should choose up to 4. You will be getting isosceles triangle. 3, 3. Okay, 2, 2. So depend on the position, you have to change it. Now question number 9. So question number 9, the following table shows the coordinates of the point S, M and T. Okay, 3 coordinates points are given. In each case, state whether M is the midpoint of the line segment ST. Justify your answer. Okay, here the new concept is midpoint. So we are going to learn the formula for midpoint. So before learning the formula, based on the distance formula, how we can find out midpoint. For the first question alone, I'll just explain here, right? For example, is given that, okay, this is S and this is T. Okay, they're asking is M is the midpoint. Okay, is M is the midpoint of a given condition. Okay, S is given that is minus 3, comma 0. M is given 0, comma 0. And T is given 3, comma 0. Okay, so we have to identify whether M is coming as a midpoint of ST. So midpoint means the distance of SM should be equal to distance of MT. If it's SM is equal to MT, we can say M is the midpoint. Third midpoint formula, okay, by using distance formula, here we are just checking it. Okay, so let us check whether the distance of SM is coming as equal to ST, right? So I'm just going to use the distance formula. Okay, SM is equal to, okay, SM is equal to the square root of, okay, x2 minus x1 the whole square. Here 1 is the origin. So origin means you can directly go with the origin formula. Origin formula is what? X square plus y square, correct? So x square plus y square. As one of the point is origin, we can go with this. So x square means, right, that is minus 3 square plus y square, that is 0 square. That is nothing but minus 3 square is 9. Okay, 9 plus 0 is 9 only. The square root of 9 is 3. Okay, SM is equal to 3 units. Now I can just find out, okay, MT also. Okay, the distance of MT. The MT also, one of the point is origin, so we can use the same formula. x square plus y square. So x square plus y square means here. What is x square is 3 square, that is 9. Okay, 3 square plus 0 square. Here also 3 square plus 0 square. 3 square is 9. Okay, is equal to 3. Here the distance of SM and MT, they are equal, right? So we can just write is M is the midpoint of ST. Answer yes or no. So the answer is yes, is a midpoint. The reason is SM is equal to MT. The distance between the 2 points are equal. The same way you have to find out for other case. Okay. So here I have just explained using distance formula. Hereafter we'll be just going with only midpoint formula. Okay. So midpoint formula, I'll just explain the midpoint formula, right? How to check whether the given points are midpoint mean this is the formula for midpoint. X1 plus x2 by 2, comma y1 plus y2 by 2. Okay, if the two coordinates are given, to check whether the third coordinate is coming in the midpoint, we have to use the formula. X1 plus x2 by 2, comma y1 plus y2 by 2. For the second case, I'll just use the midpoint formula and I'll just explain to you. Now, here is given, okay, first one is given that this is S. Okay, I'm just taking one point, this is M. Third point, this is T. Okay, so S is given 2 comma 3. Okay, 2 comma 3. Next 3 comma 4. Next 4 comma 5. So here I am going to use the midpoint formula. Okay, okay, so SM, so midpoint of, whether we have to check M is the midpoint of SN. We are going to check whether M is the midpoint of S and T. So we just take only S and T, apply the midpoint formula. Okay, so we are getting, what is it, 3 comma 4. If it's coming as 3 comma 4, okay, we can say M is the midpoint. We'll just check it out. So midpoint, so I'm going to just find out midpoint as M alone. I'm not going to take the value midpoint M. So use the formula x1 plus x2. Now this is x1, this is y1, x2, y2. Apply the formula x1 plus x2. 2 plus 4 by 2, comma 3 plus y1 plus y2. 3 plus 5 by 2. Okay, now just simplify. 2 plus 4 is 6 by 2, comma 3 plus 5 is 8 by 2. Okay, 6 by 2 is 3, comma 8 by 2 is 4. So I am getting as 3 comma 4. Okay, we are getting as 3 comma 4. So M is coming as 3 comma 4. So we can just say M is the midpoint. Okay, M is the midpoint. So here we are just getting, therefore the point, okay, M is coming as 3 comma 4. Okay, it's a midpoint. Okay, it's a midpoint. Okay, here also I can just write answer is yes. Okay, so in this case I have used the midpoint, but actually here this you have to fill it out based on, okay, the distance. Okay, here also if you are just checking the distance of SM, it will be equal to MT. Okay, balance, if you are just checking, you will not get the answer as no. Okay, answer will be no. No, you can just check yourself. Here the reason is SM, the distance of SM will not be equal to MT. Okay, this also SM will not be equal to MT. This is the reason. Okay, otherwise you can go with the midpoint formula also. Okay, anyway, both will be getting the same answer. Okay, when M is the midpoint of ST, can you find any other connection? So the connection only is the midpoint formula. Question number 10. As I said, the star questions are little advanced questions, so try to understand. That's it. Okay, use the connection you found to find the coordinates of B, given that M minus 7 comma 1 is the midpoint of A, 3 comma minus 4, and B, okay, X comma Y. Okay, so here what they are asking, use the connection you found to find the coordinate of B. Okay, so here we have to find the coordinate of B. Now based on the connection we have to, right, so identify the coordinates of point B. Okay, here we have to find, okay, point B, use the connection by using the midpoint formula. Okay, here is given, M is given minus 7 comma 1. Okay, it's the midpoint of A and B. Here midpoint is given Okay, one point is missing. So we have to find out the missing point. Okay, actually the question is given like this. Okay, actually this is A and this is B. Okay, now midpoint is given in the question. Okay, A coordinate is given minus 3 comma minus 4. Okay, next midpoint M also is given. M is given minus 7 comma 1 and B is given x comma y. Okay, here we have to find out B coordinate. B value you have to find out. Anyway, we are going to use the midpoint formula. Midpoint formula x1 plus x2 by 2 comma y1 plus y2 by 2. Okay, the coordinate of M. Okay, midpoint is given minus 7 comma 1 is equal to x1 plus x2. Just compare these two, A and B. This is, okay, this is x1 plus x2. x2 place we have x by 2 comma y1 plus y2 by 2. Okay, now here this is x coordinate x comma y, and this here we have this is x comma y. Now compare the x coordinate separately and y coordinate separately. X coordinate minus 7 compare with 3 plus x by 2, we will be getting x value. Compare 1 y coordinate with y coordinate, we will be getting y value. Just first you just compare x coordinate. Minus 7 is equal to 3 plus x. Now just do the cross multiplication. 7 2s are minus 14 is equal to 3 plus x. Now minus 14. Take this 3 to this side, it will become minus 3 is equal to x. Minus 14 minus 3 is equal to minus 17. So x is equal to minus 17. Now the same way, just compare the y coordinate. Okay, this is our y coordinate. Compare y coordinate. 1 is equal to minus 4 plus y by 2. So cross multiply, just take 2 to this side. 1 2 are 2 is equal to minus 4 plus y. Okay, 2 is equal to minus 4 plus y. Take this minus 4 to this side, it will become plus 2 plus 4 is 6. So y is equal to 6. Okay, therefore we can just write the point. Okay, therefore the point of B. Okay, P of x comma y is equal to, right, minus 17 comma 6. Okay, minus 17 comma 6. This is the answer. Okay, 11th one, let PQ be the point of trisection of AB. Trisection means dividing into 3 equal parts. Okay, let the point P and Q trisection of AB. We have just taken the point, okay, line AB. P is one point, Q is another point. Okay, trisection means dividing into 3 equal parts. From here to 1, 2, 3 equal parts. And it's given P is closer to A, Q is closer to B. Okay. Using the knowledge of how to find the coordinates of the midpoint a segment, how would you find the coordinates of P and Q? Do this for the case when the point A is 4 comma 7 and B is 16 comma minus 2. Okay, A and B are given. So we have to find out the coordinates of P and Q. Okay. Actually, the same type of questions given in grade 10th. There we have used, okay, one more new concept. That is nothing but section formula. Okay, section formula is not given in 9th standard. So they ask us to use only the midpoint formula. So we have to go with only midpoint formula. So we'll just go with the midpoint formula. I'll just quickly explain. So let A is given, B is given. Okay, P and Q are we are just taking into 3 equal parts. Like if you are taking, since P is the midpoint of A and Q, we can just take it as P is the midpoint of AQ. Okay, so we're going to use the midpoint formula. Okay, we are just taking this is x1 comma y1. Okay, midpoint x coordinate. Okay, x1 is equal to x1 plus x2 by 2. Okay, we are just applying the midpoint formula. Okay, x coordinate directly they have taken x coordinate is x1, y coordinate is y1. Apply the formula x1 plus x2, 4 plus x2 by 2, and y coordinate is what? 7 plus y2 by 2. If you are taking q is the midpoint of P and B, the same. Compare the x coordinate. Okay, x2 we are taking x2 is equal to x1 plus 16 by 2, y coordinate y1 plus that is minus 2 by 2. We are getting 4 equation. Okay, x2 is equal to x1 plus 16 by 2. In the place of x1, we can just substitute x1 value, right? So substitute x1 value is 4 plus x2 by 2 plus 16 divided by 2. For the numerator, you have to take, we have to simplify it. Okay, we have to simplify it. How will you simplify? For the numerator, we are just taking 2 as the LCM, cross multiplying. Okay, just cross multiply it, then simplify it. You have to get the answer as x2 plus 36 by 4. Okay, only this part alone I'll just explain, balance everything, you can just do it, right? So how to simplify this part means, how do you do it? So just take the LCM as 2. Okay, here I'm just doing it. Just take LCM as 2. Okay, LCM is 2 means here we'll be having 4 plus x2 plus, so just here there is no denominator, just multiply 2 16s are 32. Okay, 32, the whole divided by 2. Okay, whole divided by 2 means, so again this 2 it will become a division here. Okay, now what is coming? 4 plus x2 plus 32 divided by 4. So we are getting this step. Okay, now 4 plus 32 is 36 by 4. We have got, okay, x2 value is in the form of this. Now we are heading 4, right? So either you can just take this 4 to this side or just multiply with 4. They are just multiply both sides by 4 for eliminate, for removing this 4. So what is coming? 4x square is equal to, if you are multiplying with 4 and 4 will get cancelled, x2 plus 36. Take this x2 this side, it will become 3x2 is equal to 36. So x2 is equal to 36 by 3 is 12. Okay, x2 is equal to 12. Now we found out x2 value, just substitute in x1 first equation. In the place of x2, we have to substitute x2 value. Okay, 12 you just substitute. We are getting x1 is equal to 8. Okay, now the same is y2. Substitute 2 into 4. Okay, substitute 2 into 4. In the place of y1, you just substitute this value, simplify it. Okay, you will be getting y2 is equal to 1. The same as y2 value 1, you just substitute in equation number 2, you will be getting, okay, y1 is equal to 4. Okay, now we got all the points x1, y1, x2, y2. Okay, so now the point, hence p is equal to x1 comma y1. x1 comma y1, okay, this is x1, 8 comma 4. Q point, x2 comma y2. x2 is 12 comma 1. Okay, we got the point. Now question number 12. So given the point A, B, C, show that they lie on a circle K, whose center is the origin. Okay, what is the radius of the circle K? So first you will plot the point. Okay, take the graph sheet, draw x-axis, y-axis, and plot the point 1 comma minus 8. 1 comma minus 8. This is my 1 comma minus 8. Next, minus 4 comma 7. This is minus 4 comma 7. Okay, B. Minus 4 comma 7 is here. C point, minus 7 minus 4. It lies on third quadrant. Minus 7 minus 4. Minus 7 minus 4. Okay, now this is C point. Okay, based on this 1, 2, 3 points, take your compass, open up to any one. A point. Okay, up to this you just open your compass, keep the pointer in the origin. So draw the circle. Okay, draw the circle. Okay, so you'll be getting a circle K. So you have to name the circle as K. Now they ask us, what is the radius of K? Okay, what is the radius of K? We have to find out. Actually, while drawing the circle, right, by seeing this diagram, we cannot say the radius is equal to 6. Actually, here 8 is coming here. Okay, not exactly on the circle. Okay, this is only 8. Okay, so the circle is going a little away from 8. You can just draw and check. Exact point you will get. Okay, so actually, the radius we have to find out. Okay, how to find out the radius means the distance. Okay, distance of OA we can find out. The distance of OA is nothing but radius, or distance of O and C is the radius, or distance of O and B is the radius. Any one you can just find out. Always in a circle radius it will be in equal distance. We no need to find out for everything. One distance we are finding, that is enough. Okay, I'm just going to find out radius is nothing but, so radius is nothing but the distance of OA. Okay, OA distance. Okay, how to find out OA? OA is nothing but origin, so we can go with the formula x square plus y square. Okay, x square plus y square. X value, okay, 1 comma minus 8 is given. So we'll just take it as 1 square plus y square is minus 8, the whole square. So 1 square is 1 plus 8 square is 64. Okay. So 1 plus 64 is 65. Okay. Now the radius. Okay, radius. This is not a perfect square number. We can just keep as it is. Radius is equal to, okay, root 65 units. Okay, so now radius is coming as root 65 units. Now second question, give the point D minus 5 comma 6. Minus 5 comma 6. Okay, I just plot the point. E 0 comma 9. 0 comma 9. Okay, now check whether D and E lie within the circle, on the circle, or outside the circle. So we have to check the point D. Okay, second one. So D1, D is coming inside the circle. Okay, D is within the circle. So they ask within the circle. So D is within the circle, inside the circle. Okay, D is within the circle. Okay, now next one is E1. E1 is outside the circle. Okay, E1 outside the circle. E is outside the circle. Okay, hope it's clear. Right. Now, question number 13. Okay, question number 13. The midpoint of three sides of the triangle ABC are the points D, E, and F. Okay, the midpoint of three sides of the triangle ABC are D, E, F. Okay, these all are midpoint. D is the midpoint of BC, E is the midpoint of AC, F is the midpoint of AB. Okay, so D point is given 5, 1, E is given 6, 5, and F is given 0, 3 respectively. Find the coordinate of A, B, C. Okay, we have to find out A, B, C. Okay, even in 10th standard, they didn't give this type of questions. Okay, so now F is the midpoint of AC is given in the question. Okay, F is the midpoint of AC, right? Apply the formula. Midpoint formula x1 plus x3 by 2. Here y1 plus y3 by 2. Now compare with x coordinate with x coordinate, y coordinate with y coordinate. Here x coordinate is 0. Compare with x coordinate. Here this side. Y coordinate with y coordinate. 3 is equal to y1 plus y3 by 2. Okay, for both, if you simplify, you are getting equation number 1 and 2. So keep it as it is. Now you take the another next midpoint. So E is the midpoint of AB. E is the midpoint of A and B. Apply the same formula x1 plus x2 by. Now E is the midpoint of A and B. Apply the same formula x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. Right? Compare x coordinate with x coordinate, y coordinate with y coordinate. Simplify it. We are getting equation number 3 and 4. Now next, D is the midpoint of B and C. So D is the midpoint of B and C. Apply the same formula x1 plus x2. That is x2 plus x3 by 2, y2 plus y3 by 2. Compare x coordinate with x coordinate, y coordinate with y coordinate. We are getting equation number 5 and 6. Okay. Now our equation 1, 3 and 5. Everywhere you are getting x1, x2, x3. Just compare. equation number 1, 3, 5, and add all the equations. Add equation number 1, 3, 5. Okay, so right hand side separately, left hand side separately add. So every time we are just getting 2 times x1, 2 times x2, 2 times x3. So 2 is common, take it out. Now take this 2 to this side, so it will become division. Now x1 plus x2 plus x3 is equal to 11. Now this is our seventh equation. Once again, I am just repeating this type of question they will not ask in exam point of view. It will take nearly 15 minutes or more than 15 minutes. So understand the concept. From this, you will try to find out x value, x1, x2, x3, right? Okay, in the place of x2 plus x3, we are just substituting, right? X2 plus x3, okay, we have a 10. Here 10 we have. So in the place of x2 plus x3, we can just substitute 10, right? So it will become 11 minus 10 is 1. Okay, 11 minus 10 is 1 we got. Correct? Now x1 we got. Now just substitute, right? In any one of the equation, x1 plus x2 plus x3 is equal to 11, right? Now for finding x2, take this x1 and x3 to this side. X1 plus x3 value, we got 0. Where we got x1 plus x3? Here, x1 plus x3 is equal to 0 from the first equation. Okay, now just substitute in the place of x1 plus x3 is 0. Okay, 11 minus 0 is 11. Okay, for finding x3, you take x1 plus x2. x1 plus x2, from the equation we got 12. Okay, 11 minus 12 is minus 1. We got x1, x2, x3. The same process we have to do it for y value. Now we have to take equation number 2, 4, 6. Add 2, 4, 6. We are getting y1 plus y2 plus y3 is equal to 9. The same is for finding y1. You keep y1 this side. Take these two to the next side and apply the value for y2 plus y3. y2 plus y3 is given 2. 9 minus 2 is 7. So we got y1 value. Next, keep y2 this side. Just take y1 plus y3 to the next side, right? And apply the value for y1 plus y3. That is given as 6. 9 minus 6 is 3. So now finding y3, keep y3 this side. Just take y1 plus y2 to the next side. Apply the value for y1 plus y2. That is 10. 9 minus 10 is 1. Okay, we got all the points. Okay, x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3. Okay, so this is the lengthy process. Okay, so try to understand how we are applying the midpoint formula. Question number 14. A city has two main roads which cross each other at the center of the city. These two roads are along the north-south direction and east-west direction. We know the direction, right? So WE and NS. Now this is the direction position. Okay, west, east, north, south. All the other streets of the city run parallel to these roads and 200 meters apart. There are 10 streets in each direction. Okay, 10 streets. First, you just take x-axis as 10, y-axis also 10 units. Okay, 10 streets. Okay, each 1 unit is equal to 200 meter. Okay, so the unit, 1 unit is equal to 200 meter. Assume it. Using 1 centimeter is equal to 200 meter. Draw the model. That means here the scale for the graph is equal to 1 unit is equal to 200 meter. This side we have 10, this side we have 10. So we have drawn the graph. So I have drawn the graph. Now there are street intersection in the model. Each street intersection is formed by two streets, one running in the north-south direction. Okay, north-south direction and another east-west direction. Each street intersection is referred to the following manner. If the second street is running in this north-south direction and fifth street is in the east-west direction, meet at some crossing. Then we call the street intersection is 2, 5. Okay. Simply just mark 2 comma 5. Now this is 2, this is 5. So 2 comma 5. Using this conversion, find how many streets intersection can be referred 4 comma 3. Okay, 4 comma 3. Okay, how many intersection will come in 4 comma 3? Only one possible, right? 4 comma 3 means only one possibility. The same as 3 comma 4. 3 comma 4 also will be having only one possibility. There is no other points. 4 comma 3 means 4 comma 3. 3 comma 4 means 3 comma 4. Other than that, we cannot plot the point in anywhere. Okay, that is the answer, right? So I'll be just showing the answer here. Now, answer for A, only one intersection can be called 4 comma 3. The same as B1, only one intersection can be called 3 comma 4. Right. So now question number 15. A computer graphics program display image on the rectangular screen whose coordinate system has the origin at the bottom left corner. The screen is 800 pixel wide and 600 pixel high. Okay. Now this side is x 800 and 600. The circular icon of radius 80 pixel. Okay. Radius of 80 pixel. Draw the circle and 600 pixel. Yeah, sorry, where is it given? Okay, the screen is 800 pixel wide and 600 pixel. Now the circular icon of radius 80 pixel is drawn within its center as the point 100 comma 150. Okay, in the point, this is 100. Just take the x-axis as 100. Okay, 100, 200, 300, 400 up to 800. Here also 1 unit is equal to 100. Now in the point 100 comma 150, we have to take the radius of 80 pixel. Okay, just take radius as 80 and draw the circle. Another point 100 pixel in the point B. Okay, B 250 comma 230. This is 250. This is 250 comma 200. 230 means approximately it's coming here. 230. Now keeping this as a center with the radius 100, we have to draw the circle. Now whether any part of either circle lies outside the screen. Okay, this is the screen. Any circle is coming outside the circle. Answer is no. Why? Because both the circles coming inside the screen. Second one, whether two circles intersect each other. Yes, both the circles are intersect each other. Okay, I'll be just showing the answer. Okay, first question, whether any part of either circle lies outside the screen. No, each of the two circle lies inside the screen. Whether the two circle intersect each other. Answer is yes. The two circle intersect each other as shown in the picture. Now, how will you draw the circle? 80 is given, right? Actually, from this itself, you can just mark, right? Actually, we have taken 1 unit. Okay, so 1 unit, we are just taking from here to here, right? So this is 1 unit, 100, right? 80 means you can just see the graph sheet. 80 means we may get, right? The small lines. This will be 50. And here we'll be having 50, then 60 and 80, right? So this is 80. So measure this distance as 80 in your compass and draw the scale and draw the circle. The same as 100 means from here to here, this 1 unit. From here to here, measure in your compass, keep the pointer here and draw the circle. You can easily get 2 circles. Hope it's clear. Question number 16, plot the point A, B, C, D in the coordinate planes. Is A, B, C, D is a square? Okay, we have to plot the point. First you draw x-axis and y-axis and plot the point. 2, comma 1. This is 2, comma 1. Minus 1, comma 2. Minus 1, comma 2. Second quadrant. Minus 2, comma minus 1. Third quadrant. 1, comma minus 2. Fourth quadrant. So join all the points. Okay, is a square. Okay, is a square. How to check whether it's a square? Okay, the properties of square is all the sides are equal and the diagonals are equal. Okay, in a rhombus, diagonals are not equal. So here we are going to check the sides are equal and the diagonals are equal. Okay, that is a condition. So to prove it's a square, we find the length of four sides by using the distance formula. And the diagonals, okay, diagonals is here, okay, AC is one diagonal, and so BD is another diagonal. If the diagonals also equal, I can say this is square. Okay, so first you can just find out all the sides. Okay, AB, use the distance formula, I am getting root 10. Next, find out BC using the distance formula, root 10. Finding CD, distance formula, root 10. DA, root 10. So now all the sides are coming as equal. By this, I cannot say this is square. We have to check the diagonal also. So diagonal A and C, okay, the diagonal A and C. So these two are coordinates. Okay, use the coordinates and find the distance formula. Okay, we are getting root 20. Finding BD, distance formula, root 20. Okay, therefore here the distance, okay, AB is equal to BC is equal to CD is equal to DA. Okay, all sides are equal. All sides are equal. Next, the diagonals. Okay, diagonals. Okay, AC is equal to BD. Okay, this is diagonals. As all the sides and diagonals are equal, therefore we can say AB CD is a square. Okay, ABCD is a square.